Having a savings account for life emergencies is very important because if something does happen, the customers can come in and take out the funds immediately. My name is Brian Vicary. I'm a branch manager for First National Bank of America. Our high yield savings account truly helps customers grow their money faster. With that in mind, the customers are able to earn a much better rate faster for rate of return. So with a high yield savings account, it is of course a very safe account to have, but most importantly, there's liquidity to it because if something does happen, the customers can come in and take out the funds immediately. So very safe and very liquid. I think the high yield savings account is perfect for anybody, especially young couples starting off, maybe a new marriage, for example, saving to buy a house or a new car. What a great way to earn a higher rate quickly in your account to get that item that you need. I think the unforeseen circumstances of life in general really does affect people. So having a savings account for life emergencies is very important. I do think having the savings account for maybe 6 months of life expenses, maybe there's car repairs, major home repair, it's important to have that savings account set aside. So I do feel that a high yield savings account takes care of two things. One is everyday expenses, as well as those long-term expenses that could potentially happen. I think it's important that we have a full conversation with a customer. Identifying their financial needs and their goals is always important. Maybe there's items for children that you just are saving for very quickly, birthdays, etc. But the big purchases where you need a higher down payment, for example, that would be something that I would put in a high yield savings account, again, to increase the rate of return to help get you that larger item quicker. Accessing the funds are very simple. We do allow ATM usage as well as coming in person to the branch, which is always great. We love to see our customers. So accessibility is very important for all people in today's world. So we certainly want to make that happen. Online transfers are allowed as well. There are no fees for withdrawing the funds of the account for high yield savings. However, there is a balance fee. So if the monthly average balance falls below $1,000, there is a small fee assessed for that month. But day-to-day functioning, it's no fees, no maintenance fees. All of our accounts are protected by FDIC for the insurance, so that's up to $250,000 per account. However, that can be adjusted based on beneficiaries of accounts as well as the account titling. So for example, if it's in a trust, we could look at some different options for you as well. The most common question for a high yield savings account is the minimum amount to open the account. We do ask for $1,000 to open the account and or the tiered rates. At this point, we do have a tiered rate system. The rate will change according to the market. So unfortunately, we can't predict when that will change, but it does happen. But at this point in time, it's just a conversation with the banker to find out what the current rates are. Our high yield savings account can be opened in person or online. We certainly want that flexibility for our customers, and many of our customers do take advantage of our online banking platform. Our process to open a high yield savings account is very simple. We identify the customer, fill out the documentation, obtain signatures, and you're all set. Probably one of the biggest questions I get asked is, will I be able to see the savings account on our online banking? And absolutely you can. We make sure that you can have access to those funds, you can transfer to and from, as well as just watch your balance grow.